G'day, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video. My name's ShiftDog24, and let's get into this one then. So we are back on Wreckfest once again, and ready for the second part to this two-part kind of episode series thing. Um, it's basically because, of course, in the last episode we did the first three events in this 300 or in this six race event. I can't remember what it's called. Um, it's the American one. Anyway, you get the point. We're back again, and we did the first three races in the last episode. So check that one out before you continue with this one. Um, and the plan is today is to finish off the last three in the event, sort of mini championship, and hopefully we should get the plenty of points for the overall championship and unlock the next batch of events as well. So if we have a look at the standings, you can see that we won all the races so far. Buzzsaw is our closest competitor with 190 points. Roadcutter not far behind, and the rest are a bit further adrift. So, yeah, we've Roadcutter. Did I say Roadcutter? I meant Very Bad Boy. I was just reading the car name. But yeah, me, then Buzzsaw, and then Very Bad Boy, kind of the only ones in contention with the championship, but we're very far ahead compared to the rest of them. So, but anyway, things could all change here. The Hilltop Stadium figure of eight. We got a track length of 1,099 yards, a surface of 100% tarmac. We have 12 laps and a grid size of 24, a single heat session. We're in the Roadslayer GT as we have been for the last episode as well. And our bonus targets are to wreck at least one opponent and crash out at least three opponents. Probably won't be able to do those, but yeah, we should be in for an exciting race because figure of eights are always exciting when they crash into each other, especially with 12 laps on the board as well. So let's see how things play out around the Hilltop Stadium figure of eight. Right, here we go then. Hilltop Stadium figure of eight. As we see, well, one of the O's of the eight. So, yeah, we're in 13th, of course, like usual. Tune, I'm going to switch slightly to less long because we don't need as much top speed because we're going to be going loops and loops and loops. Differential and open last time seemed to work well-ish, but of course we only tried it on oval tracks, so the figure of eight perhaps will be a bit more of an indicator. But other than that, I think we are ready to rock and roll here in 13th position, and lights surround, and we're underway. Good start from Texas Ham next to us. We're going to try and force him out wide there, slammed into the barrier as we're rubbing against Sandblaster. Wretched also there as well. They're both in the same car. He's going to push Wretched out wide. Someone else has crashed as well. Massive amount of carnage behind us as we're going to try and send it on Sandblaster in 10th position. Slam Master as well. Okay, we have really ruined his race there. Up into 7th position though for us. As, okay, we're really being slammed into here. Up into 6th position though, as we're going to take things a little bit cautiously there. Still loads of people slamming behind us. We're going to send it on Steamroller though. A few poor souls on the back there almost crashed into the barrier there. More crashing behind us as well as we're up into 5th position. But it's not been the best getaway. And yeah, many others still able to cross much quicker than us, as we're going to send it on Pepper, slam them out the way. There we go, up into 4th position. 2nd and 3rd are just ahead, 1st a little bit further in front, but of course this can all change with the crossing as, oh no, 3rd position got slammed out the way there. We got Copperhead and Zero Hero, so this is fighting for 2nd here. I'm going to slam Copperhead out the way to get into 2nd position. Zero Hero is the man in front as there's more crashing at the crossing. We get a wrecking assist. And now we've got to chase after Zero Hero. Copperhead's still right behind us though. He's going to be giving us something to talk about, as Zero Hero has lost a wheel and Zero Hero has been smashed into, and that gives us first position. Wow, okay, what a opening first 4 laps here around the figure of 8. Quite a few corpses already, quite a few off to the side of the road though, fortunately. But there are a few in the middle. And it doesn't feel like there's actually many people left at this point. So it could be another classic case of us just cruising to victory, but it could also be that we encounter some people around the figure of 8, as the Damned is there, very weak. He's obviously got caught up in some sort of collision around the figure of 8, but heading on towards lap 6, once we cross the line, we are still in first position and doing a rather good job at it as well. Holly, out of nowhere, has come in and crashed into us, and that's going to give the lead to Slim Reaper. We're on 3 wheels now, and that, yeah, I thought that might happen. Ouch. Okay, so we've now got to hope that we can limp home in probably 3rd now, because look, Pepper's arrived and they've still got all 4 wheels. Oh, that was uncalled for. Don't hit a man while he's down, Pepper. What are you doing? And yeah, we're gonna have to basically hope that they all crash out for us to get the victory still. So this might be a 3rd position. Hurricane Holly came out from the crossing out of nowhere and we slammed straight into them. Oh my god, there could be more drama. Slim Reaper's starting to cross towards a similar time to us. Hopefully the best idea is that Slim Reaper and Pepper crash into each other and take each other out. That would be the dream, but I feel like that would be quite a tricky dream to have come to fruition, because obviously quite an unlikely thing. So yeah, for now I'll just limp home in 3rd, and we'll see if any others DNF. Okay. Oh my god, okay, I'm really weak now. We're on lap 11 here. Slim Reaper crashed into us early into the lap, as you probably might have seen. This wheel's on its very last limbs and is really wobbling around now. As, okay, Slim Reaper wins. Pepper coming up alongside now. No need to target us, don't target us. Good, thank you. And, yeah, assuming that we got lapped, I imagine that we can just cross the finish line now, and then that'll be the end of that. But, yeah, Pepper finishes, so it's going to be 3rd position. We were leading the entire race, but then Hurricane Holly had to come in and ruin it. And so now we will scrape across the finish line. 3 wheels on our car. Slim Reaper, don't you dare. Okay, good. Thought his victory lap AI was going to try and crash into me. But no, we are just about going to... Oh no, what? Oh, we got to do the last lap as well. Okay, well, I'll see you at the finish line. I thought it was like, you know, every other thing when you get lapped. That's just the end once the leader crosses the line, but okay. I guess we got to finish this lap as well, so finally my torment can end as we're going to cross the line in 3rd position. Oh wow, okay. That race went from great to not so great. But I don't think... Yeah, Buzzsaw's down there, and Very Bad Boy is very, very far down the order, so it didn't actually really affect the championship too much, I don't think. So that is at least somewhat good for us, as we're going to get some more credits to get us up to 13,529. We're going to get some wheels for the speed demon called the Sheriff. Going to get some XP. Once again, XP not really worth anything anymore because we've unlocked everything. So, yeah, on to the next event, I guess. And the next event is a classic. It is the Big Valley Speedway Outer Oval Loop. The track length is 1.2 miles or 1.02 miles. 100% tarmac, 12 laps, a grid size 24, a single heat session. We're in the Roadslayer GT, of course, and we have to wreck at least one opponent and cause at least 1,500 damage for the bonus targets. In the standings, I mean, I feel like they probably got a little bit closer, but not really at the same time as well. For some reason, wait, what? They didn't finish 4th and 5th. They finished like way down the order, like 14th was Very Bad Boy, and Buzzsaw was like 11th or something. I really don't understand how they calculate the results sometimes, but I suppose it makes the championship a little bit closer than it otherwise would be. But um, yeah, anyway, we've got a interesting event. This one's always a bit crazy, going round the little oval loops at the end. So yeah, we have that to look forward to. Always carnage, but also can be a bit of a slog once you get into first and you're just going round and round and round and round and round. So we'll see which one it is. Maybe I get crashed out and then that's the end of it on lap 1 or something. We'll have to see what carnage the Big Valley Speedway Outer Oval Loop can conjure up. Right, here we are, Big Valley Speedway Outer Oval Loop. We're all lined up and ready for what could be a very carnage-filled race. We definitely want to change the tune to long for gear ratio. The differential actually felt quite good like that, and the rest of the tune is all good as well. So let's hop in, starting P13 as usual, and we are underway now. Quite a wheel spinny getaway for us. Texas Hound always seems to have a better launch compared to us, but we are human, so we're going to send down the inside on the rest of them. Heading up into 5th position there as the Damned going to tag us a little bit and spin us round. Pepper also there. Sledgehammer, or was it Sandbuster, I couldn't tell. Someone in their car over there is not had a good time though, so we're going to spin out the Damned slightly as he's going to unsafely rejoin into Bandit and cause a bit of carnage back there. Wow, okay, we need to get off the throttle way earlier there. Gonna look to send it on Pepper. Okay, Zero Hero, I think that was, slammed straight out the way and into the barrier. That's really halted his progress. As now we continue on though in 3rd position. Oh no, Dr. Papa in the way that is going to take out our wheel. 65 on the damage, but yeah, one side of the car completely gone. I can't turn. Oh no. Okay, we're going to get really swallowed up in this race. Troublemaker slamming into us as well, as we're going to just try and make it round. Oh no, and Dead Fred's in the way. No, I'm being boxed in now. Oh no. Oh no, Slingshot slammed into me as well. It's gone from bad to worse now in 11th position. Oh, we got a wreck. Okay. Well, at least we've probably done a bonus target, but... oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, I can't turn at all. We have to use the wall to turn. As, oh, okay, Bandit's gonna just slam into just a random car there. As, oh no, the leaders! Oh, okay. Okay, that guy crashed out. So we're in 8th position at the moment. As long as we survive, we could get some more positions, but it's going to be very tricky with only 3 wheels on our car. But we're into 5th, so I guess a few people went outside the boundaries there and are struggling to get back on. Actually 4th now, as I guess a few others have crashed. There is Zero Hero. And oh, they're the leaders. Okay, we're going to avoid all of them and just cross through as okay. Yep, avoid me, thank you. Slingshot there as well. Is he going to slingshot himself into us? Yes, he is. Thanks a bunch, mate. Now we're both slowed up to second though. Up to second, so I guess some of the guys ahead must have crashed. As Hurricane Holly, I think, is stuck somewhere. There they are. Okay, so we're battling somehow. Not anymore though, because we got piled into that guy there. I can't remember what his name was. He really shoved us straight into that guy, and it's going to be 8th position. Oh no! Still beat out our 2 AI battling fellas with Very Bad Boy in 16th and Buzzsaw all the way down 22nd. So I suppose that's a good thing, but yeah, we are way down the order, unfortunately. Yeah, not going to be great for the overall championship, but still on a right result for this championship. We'll continue on though. We got a little bit extra money to get us up to 16,079, and we get a little bit more XP. Again, XP a bit useless, but we're almost at level 38, so cool, I guess. Yeah, anyway, let's head on to the last event of the episode. And the last event in this episode is probably expected, but it's the Big Valley Speedway Outer Oval. A track length of 827 yards, 100% tarmac, 12 laps, a grid size 24, single heat session, and our bonus targets are to finish in first position and perform the best lap, which I feel like are definitely doable. Though it might take a few laps because, again, the outer oval, really solid one to end on because there can definitely be some carnage. The AI don't crash as much, so you get a bit more competitive racing, and it feels like you have to actually carve your way through the field a little bit more. The AI also are very good around this circuit, just keeping with you as well, which is probably expected because it is just an overall. Yeah, should be a fun one to end on. And let's see how we do then around the Big Valley Speedway outer oval. Right, here we are around the Big Valley Speedway, ready for the last event of today. And yeah, like I said, it should be a good one because the AI always are very racy around here, and it can take a little bit of time to carve your way through the field. So let's prove that theory to the test, or is it hypothesis? I guess hypothesis to the to theory to the test. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Let's just hop in anyway and get into some smashing. No science needed here other than just physics, as we're gonna get a little bit of a wheel spinny getaway and slam into Texas Hound, and we're gonna try and send it down the inside of Sandblaster here and Slam Master, pushing them out wide a little bit, getting our way up into 6th position. Pack kept itself quite clean so far. We're going to send it on Copperhead and Pepper, use them a bit as a brake. A classic move here as slamming into them a little bit, sticking with them a little bit as well. And oh, big ram, or ram has been spun out there, and that's going to cause them, oh my god, that's going to cause a massive amount of damage behind us, as Very Bad Boy and Zero Hero are the 2 ahead of us. And they're fighting each other. They're going to twist the way around. We're going to look to try and send it on Zero Hero, slot in ahead of him, send it on Very Bad Boy as well, but we're going to have to slot in behind. Now we're going to send it properly. Was that okay? That's just a random corpse in the road. A few others crashing behind now as they start to collect into some corpses, and so we're up into first on the 4th lap, but more lapped cars ahead. Hello Texas Hound, as that was enough to wreck him, really. Okay, we got Ram here as well, poor soul. Oh my god, quite a traffic jam around there, so Gonna have to remember to avoid that as we fly around these corners. The sheriff, another person to lap, and we're going to do so quite easily as he's just doing something behind us. But yeah, oh my god, massive pile up here. Gonna have to slalom our way through here as there's only three people left, um, including ourselves. So we just got now just one other person left, the Damned, who's just up ahead, as you can see there. But I feel like he's gonna crash straight into a bunch of these guys, isn't he? And just add to the pile up. So I guess we've won this event quite easily in the end. Onto lap 7 now. And yeah, it's going to just be a cruise to the finish. So I guess I will see you at the finish line. In case I make a massive mistake, then I'll obviously cut to then. But I feel like we can probably quite easily just squeeze our way through that gap over and over again. And yeah, just cruise to the finish line. And so on to lap 12 then, and like I thought, it's been a pretty comfortable victory. Just doing best laps, which is obviously good because we wanted to get the overall best lap to get the bonus target done. And we're definitely going to get the other bonus target done of finishing in first. So let's just fly through here, and there we go. Nice and easy finish to end off this race. Sort of a shame that it wasn't as fun as it has been. Maybe I was thinking of a different oval, but I swear it was the bigger outer oval around the Big Valley Speedway. But yeah, ended up being a bit of a lackluster one, but that's just the way it goes. We definitely got the fastest lap though, a second faster than Very Bad Boy, and where was Buzzsaw? Buzzsaw was 9th. So yeah, no one else really anywhere near to our best lap. So let's continue. We're up to 18,259 credits, so made quite a lot of our money back now. We got the Shuriken for the Speed Demon, or Shuriken. I think I'd say it as Shuriken, but I don't know. It's a new wheel, isn't it, for the Speed Demon? So that's quite cool. And more XP as well, up to level 38, which is fun, but doesn't give us anything. So yeah, let's see how it affects the overall championship. And there you go. So finished in first position for that mini series championship. We did 4 of the 12 bonus targets. We got a total of 515 out of the possible 600 points. And so that's got us up to 2,255 points in total. And that has unlocked the last 3 events, which will probably be the events we do in the next episode. Definitely want to think about getting the Venom, because that looks like quite a cool final card to add to the collection. We can do this Demolition Derby as well. That could be quite fun as well around the Dirt Devil Stadium. And we also have another Demolition Derby challenge with the Big Rig, which could be quite fun as well. But once we do those 3, then we're going to have to do some 800 point event races, I reckon. Because yeah, we definitely won't get enough from these. So we could be only three episodes away from the end of this series. Because that would give us 600 plus 800. So would be just shy actually. So we'd have to do another 200 event. So maybe I'll actually do that in this episode as well. So we'll have like quite a long episode, and then we'll do maybe the Sandpit Showdown or Champion of Champions race event. Either one of these two could be the last 2 episodes of this series. But If you did at least enjoy this episode and the last one and all of them as well, then be sure to go ahead and hit the like button. Comment and if you enjoy below, subscribe if you enjoy all my content. Give me some constructive criticism as well down below. But until the next video, guys, this has been Chief Dog 24, and I'll see you guys in the next one.